The metallic clang of boots echoed through the makeshift bunker. Deep beneath a medical facility, Arca stood defiant. He positioned himself protectively in front of his companions. Kira, the woman he loves with everything he has, and Gale, a loyal friend to both Kira and Arca, her own lightsaber ready. But the approaching footsteps belonged to an all-too-familiar enemy. Arcadia emerged from the breach, his red lightsaber casting a sinister glow. "There's nowhere left to run." Arcadia's voice, a twisted version of his own, filled the small space. His troops fanned out, blasters aimed. Arca knew it was true. The hum of his lightsaber faltered. "Take me," he said, his voice steady despite the tremor in his heart. "I am the one you want. Let them go, my life. For their safety, Arca, no." Kira's protest was sharp, her eyes wide with disbelief. She stepped forward, her own blades buzzing with agitation. "Don't do this. We fight together. We always fight together." She begged him, her voice cracking. "Please, don't leave me." A cruel smile spread across Arcadia's face. "Ah, love. So tragic, so predictable, and so pathetic." He savored their desperation for a moment before his expression hardened. "But I'm afraid your little sacrifice is not accepted. I want all of you." The order was given, and in a flurry of blaster fire and clashing blades, they were overwhelmed, captured. The news that followed was bleak. Arcadia's forces swept through the surrounding towns and cities, a tide of darkness conquering all in its path. Back on Coruscant, the Republic Senate descended into further chaos as panicked senators abandoned their posts, sensing the coming storm. The galaxy was fracturing. Aboard Arcadia's flagship, a cold metallic prison became Arca's new reality. He paced his cell, the energy binders on the door fizzling with every failed attempt to use the Force. He could feel Kira and Gale nearby, isolated in their own separate cells, their fear and frustration mirroring his own. He was a rogue Jedi, a fighter, but here he was just a prisoner in a cage. Suddenly, the hiss of a cell door opening shattered the tense silence. Heavy footsteps approached Kira's cell. Arca lunged at his own energy barrier, his fists pounding uselessly against it. "Kira!" he screamed, his voice raw. He heard her struggle, then the sound of her being dragged away. Arcadia appeared before Arca's cell, a phantom in the dim corridor. "Don't you worry," he said, his tone dripping with false reassurance. "I still have plans for your precious Kira. Don't you touch her," Arca roared, his body shaking with a helpless rage. "If you harm one hair on her head, you will do nothing." Arcadia cut him off, his voice turning cold as ice. "Remember, Arca, this is all you're doing. I am you. Your DNA, your choices, your mistakes. Every moment of pain she is about to endure. It's your fault." Arcadia let the words hang in the air, a poison seeping into Arca's soul. Then he turned and walked away, leaving Arca alone with his guilt. From a nearby cell, Gale's voice cut through his spiraling thoughts. "Arca, don't listen to him. He's trying to break you. But the words had already taken root. Arca sank to the floor, his head in his hands. He created Arcadia, a weapon. He had created this monster. He replayed every decision, every battle. Maybe he should have stayed in exile, a ghost in the Outer Rim. If he had, none of this would have happened. Kira would be safe. Get up. Gale's voice was sharp, a slap of reality. Snap out of it. If you had stayed in exile, Arcadia would have conquered the galaxy unopposed. Kira would have been lost anyway, and there would be no one left to stop him. This isn't your fault, Arca. This is your destiny. You are the only one who can destroy him. You are the only one who can save her. Her words were a lifeline. Slowly, painfully, Arca pulled himself from the depths of his despair. She was right. He couldn't give up. Not now, not ever. Hope, a fragile ember, began to glow within him once more. He was destined to destroy Arcadia. He would save Kira. Just as his resolve hardened, he heard another cell door hiss open. This time, the footsteps stopped at Gale's cell. He heard her cry out, the sounds of a struggle, and then a blood-curdling scream that was abruptly cut short. "Gale," he yelled, but only silence answered, as if the galaxy itself was screaming with him. News alerts began filtering through the ship's internal comms. Coruscant was under siege. Sith fleets, appearing from unknown regions, had gained space superiority. The capital of the Republic was falling. Hours, or maybe days later, Arca's own cell door finally opened. He was hauled to his feet by two imposing guards. His eyes darted around the corridor, searching. "Where are they?" he demanded, his voice a low growl. "Where are Kira and Gale?" He was dragged onto the ship's bridge. Arcadia stood by the viewport, watching the chaos unfold on the planet below. He turned, that same mocking laugh echoing in the cavernous room. "You're so predictable, Arca, always so concerned." He gestured vaguely. "Gale is contributing. Her mind is being probed for every last drop of Republic intelligence. A fascinating process. Really." Arca's stomach clenched. He scanned the darkened bridge, his senses reaching out, desperate. And Kira. "Oh, she's right here." Arcadia motioned towards the shadows near his command chair. A figure stepped forward. It was Kira. A wave of relief washed over Arca, so powerful it almost buckled his knees. She was alive. She was here, but the relief was instantly replaced by a cold, numbing shock. Her eyes, once filled with warmth and fight, were now cold, empty pits of fury directed solely at him. And in her hands, her twin laser swords ignited. Not with their familiar, vibrant green, but with the blood-red glow of the Sith. What did you do to her?" Arca whispered, his voice trembling. Arcadia smiled, a triumphant, monstrous grin. "I fixed her. I showed her the truth. Now, you will have to destroy her to survive, if you can. Funny, instead of the Empress killing her this time. It'll be you, but that won't happen. Destroy him. With a guttural scream of pure rage, Kira launched herself at Arka. Her movements were a blur of red light and fury. Arka barely managed to ignite his own green saber to block a strike aimed at his throat. The force of the impact sent shudders up his arm. "Kira, it's me," he pleaded, parrying another vicious slash. "Fight him. Remember who you are." But his words were lost in the storm of her assault. "This is all your fault," she shrieked, her voice distorted by a rage that wasn't her own. "You abandoned me. You let this happen." Every strike was filled with a personal hatred, a corrupted version of her love, now twisted into a weapon meant to destroy him. He was no longer fighting an enemy. He was fighting the woman he loved. And he was losing. Thanks for watching. If you want to see what happens in Series 3, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell.